Right. Cool. Can everybody hear me? I've verified that the video is working at least. What about the audio? I could hear the music, or I heard the music. Can people hear me? Yes, no, fish. Okay, we'll just take it on faith. What are we doing? Okay, let's turn off that. Yay! Look at that. Cool, cool. Right. Welcome to another hobby with me. Hobby with me. Watching paint dry live. A bearded idiot doing unspeakable things to innocent plastic live for the entertainment and edification of the entire internet, or 3 or 4 people and 3 or 4 people on it. This is normally the way. You're gonna have to bear with me. I'm sort of mid-hobby. I knew I was doing this thing, but it's kind of snuck up with me nonetheless. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do tonight, so I asked in Discord, in Say Hi Paul's Discord, and somebody told me to roll a dice. So I said, "No, okay, Say Hi Paul can decide." And he said Sylvaneth, and I've got a number of Sylvaneth projects on the go, and I'm just trying to work out which one to get going with. And I think I've decided on the Arch Revenant. That's probably the easiest thing to do tonight. I've also got some of them I need to assemble and paint. And he says I've got an awful lot of dryads which need doing as well. Don't need that anymore. Whoop. Okay, so I'm halfway through assembling this. I'm thinking basing. The model's not even assembled yet, and already I'm thinking, well, what's it going to look like on a base? What fancy thing can I do on the base? Because it's all about faces and bases. If you can make the base look good, even if you're a rubbish painter like this guy, if you can make the base look halfway decent, that's at least half the battle. So I've scrunched up some milliput. Just get me damp sponge. Get your fingers. Damp fingers when working with milliput always. How are we doing, people? Other than Mick? And obviously I know I do care how Mick is, but who else have we got? Right, okay. Let's get that squished into a sort of a rocky type thing. And that is also into a rocky type thing. I think we'll peel a bit off there, put it aside, because I'm sure we'll have little projects for that in a bit. And we'll do one of them there. That's a tiny little base, you know. Tiny little base. This is going to be covered in fingerprints, but I don't care, frankly. No one's going to see it. It's going to look cool. Let's roll it up a bit more. Sort of a river washed pebble. And another. See, basing doesn't have to be complicated, it really doesn't. Right, because this dude, the Arch Revenant, is a druid of sorts, I think. And I thought, well, what really screams druid as far as a base goes? And I thought of those dolmens and standing stones and stone tables and things. And I thought, what if we made too much. So the thing about milliput and green stuff is you either make too much or too little. Never the right amount. So let's try that again. Table rock. See, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Squidging down too much, I think. Right. Let's get a bit of a carved oblong type of feel going on. Gosh, isn't this fascinating to watch? What's on our hobby tables tonight? Well, you can see what's on mine. Mick, what are you hobbying at? Or have you got me up on the big screen and you're sort of being a hobby voyeur? This will look good, I promise. But this base probably won't be finished tonight because the milliput's got to have time to cure. But once it's done, I can actually move on to the assembly of the miniature and the painting. Death comp? Oh, death... no. What's a death comp, Marine? Death company? Oh, do you know what? I have had such a day. I really have had such a day, I can't even begin to brain at the moment. Blood Angels, you know, I wouldn't have got there. In a month of Sundays I wouldn't have got there. Right, okay, cool. So that's... almost done, and I'll dress up round that with flock and all kinds of other crazy stuff, but there we are. Stone table. All I need now is a half-dead lion. Too soon. And he's going to have a skull on the top like that, and I'll get another couple of skulls. And what I'll probably do with those vines is I'll mould up some other vines to come from around the base and join up with them, so it looks like they've come up round and sort of enclosed around the table. And hopefully, if it doesn't all go horribly wrong, it'll look cool. Right, get that out of the way, and that, and that. Okay, there we are. Bits and bobs, bits and bobs. Death Company. Yes, Blood Angels. Yes, now I know. I thought you were painting Death Watch. Or haven't you started them yet? Right. Instructions. Okay, that's done, that's done. Let's stick those together. Oh, this Games Workshop glue is...
It's fantastic.
It's not. That's squished in place. Now you see, I kind of didn't want to do that because, and this will make sense shortly. Okay, so there's a head. Right, we're going to sub-assembly town. Right. So that's built. Okay. It's got a big sort of flappy thing on the back. It looks like it's part of the tree bit rather than that is part of the tree bit rather than the ghost bit. That's good. Talking about the shield arm here. Right, where's my blue things? Blue things. Little snip. Little snip. Dead cheap these. Amazon. I think I picked up about 3 pairs of these for about less than £5. You don't need the expensive ones from Games Workshop, however good they are. You really don't. Right. Clippy. That's such a cool mask. Stuck in place. Right, looks like it's watching glue dry tonight. Okay. What's that? 14. Looks like a bit of something that goes on the front. Okay, we won't paint that yet. What's that? It's number 6. What have I left off? 6. Something on the back, maybe. Games Workshop instructions not clear. So go on there. Does that go on the back? No, that's already there. I will not be beaten by this miniature. This is silly. This is silly, Games Workshop. Silly. So that part looks like a... That's not a 6. It's a 9. Show's over. Oh, did I mention I was tired? Oh, I even forgot to put a sweetener in my tea. Wonderful. Right. Now I know which part that is. And I know why it didn't look like it was going to go where I thought it went. Because it's not part 6, it's part 9. I can glue it in place. Ooh, you know what? It's a good job I don't have a job where lives are at stake. Right. Get on there. Don't defy me now. Oh, they're fiddly little. Oh. And you just know he's going to go on the table and get absolutely wiped off. Well, I don't know, mate. It's just been one of those days. Didn't get much sleep last night for reasons. Woke up early because other reasons. Small, furry, four-legged reasons. And it's just been one of those days. So, early-ish to bed tonight, I think. So it won't be a long one. But we'll soldier on. We'll soldier on. I need to get some priming done. I think this giant bug on his back is going to be another sub-assembly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start spraying things on sprues, because otherwise we'll never get anything done. Matte black. Hey Google, compressor on. She's getting good at that. She's getting good. Tiny bit of airbrush thinner because it needs it. Drip, 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 drip. Should be all I need. Here we go. I'll get this glued on a base in a second, a temporary base at least. Do you know what, I'm going to do that now. That would be the sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? A little bit of Loctite. Temporary base. Use super glue because it's easy to snap. It's more brittle. If you use this stuff, it'll melt it to the base. You get a much stronger bond, so it's good for finishing miniatures and making sure they stay on their bases. But if you just need something to hang on to whilst you're painting, that'll do the job, and that'll just snap off easier when we're done. shouldn't fall off in the meantime. Gosh, isn't priming exciting? I promise you though, once this gets going, my scheme is so damn simple. Let's get that sprayed in as well. It'll just fly. There we go. Primed, and the bug is getting primed. Lovely wings. Someone do a bit of homework for me. Can somebody find out if the bug on the back of this druid guy is supposed to be alive or a spirit? Because I'm sure I don't know. But it does kind of affect how it'll be painted. Is Paul watching? I'm sure he'll know. Come on, Paul, say hi. What about that K-Walk-08 guy? Surely he can do a bit of homework for me, a bit of research. And there we have it, finished. Now I better put some more on, eh? Okay. Cleaning out the airbrush into the water. Go! Let's use one of these things when it's like what it's actually for. How are we doing? Who's watching? I can't even see how many people we've got. How many people are on? How many people? Tot them up, Mick. Tot them up. Give me a number. How many hundreds of people are watching me build a miniature? Right. What be next? What be next? What be next? I know. 5. Go find me more, Mick. Go find me more. You know what I'm doing here? Quick zenithal. This is with grey primer. Jobs are good. Give the contrast paint something to stick to. I'm still retaining that deep shadows. And there I'm going to give that an extra bit of brightness because you'll see why. The inside of there as well. Yep, bit on that side of that. A little bit of there. This guy, it's just going to get all over white treatment. Yeah, a little bit of colour variation in there, just in case we need it. Ah. That's getting the little white treatment. There we are, lovely. Back here. Come back here. Cool. Okay. I think we're done with the white. So who's getting that Eldar box when it comes out? I think it's next week. Is it? Anyone confirm that? I'm going to be all over that like a tramp on a bag of chips. That'll be me. I'll be I've been saving up gift vouchers, so I'm waiting for Eldar to come. Well, I'm actually waiting for Chaos to the Chaos Codex to drop properly, but beggars can't be choosers. All about those 2 wounds. Alright, okay. Stand by your beds a moment, because I've just realised I've not picked up the paint I need, and I've got to find it. What is it? Is it that one? Doesn't sound like there's anything in there. Probably not that one. There it is. Pre-mixed bottles. Pre-mixed bottles are the best. If you're not pre-mixing, you're doing it wrong. This is a little bit of wildwood and a silicon grey, I think. Now I'm calling it wild grey because I'm like that. So that's going out of there. So it's roughly 50-50, so it's a very dark brown. And this is going to set the deep tones of the wood on our dryad. Through an airbrush, contrast paints are brilliant because the longer you hold them over an area, the darker the tone gets, so you can really go to town and get some interesting shading going on. So from below, from above, a bit more from below, so it's nice and deep. Lovely. Right, okay, what else we got here? That's a bit of bark. So, a bit of bark. Okay, cool. That's bark. So, spray that. Lovely. Cool beans. Right, okay, that's enough of that. Literally all you need there is that. Let's get the water flowing through there, come on. Let's get that nasty, horrible coloured water. Keep it off camera this time because nobody needs to see that. Even though you always do. Okay, that's mostly gone. Good. Let's just push that, blast that through there. Go, 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 go. Where's my Q-tip? That'll do. Right, cool. In fact, why did I take that off there? What a numpty. Right. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Okay, dry brush time. You know what? This is so damn easy. So easy. Right, what have we got? Dark stone. Let's use a bit of that. Necromancer cloak. Yeah, it's kind of a dark grey. So let's get a bit of that going on. Not on the wet palette because you don't need it on the wet palette for this. That's a very dark sort of. It's a warmish brown, dark brown colour. So, you can't see. Oh, yeah, you can see a bit of difference between that. Let's give it a shot of grey as well. Tiny little shot of grey. Happy little shot of grey. And let's help it be where it wants to be. Over the high points of the miniature. Oh, all my dry brushes are kludged. I'm going to have to go through them and clean them all. This is what happens when you paint late at night. One, you get really tired. That's not what happened last night. But two, you end up with paint on all your brushes because you're too tired to clean them. So right, so that's a very dark, desaturated grey brown. So Having got all the paint up into the brushes and the bristles, you want to get the worst off that. And we're just passing it downwards mostly to get into all the crooks. No, don't go into the crooks and nannies, you're just going over the raised areas. Crooks and nannies is the next step. Downward strokes. Maybe get a bit more on your brush. A lot of people don't like dry brushing, but it really is the technique to use for these guys. I'd stop the compressor, but I kind of need it in a bit, so I'm going to leave it. Once we've got it everywhere we need it, I'm going to go over this in a slightly lighter tone. Mostly downward. Let's get a bit of colour on there as well, because we don't want that completely white. That's staying white, so we'll keep that out of the way. Still a little bit there. Where's my sponge? Get a little bit of moisture back on the brush there to reactivate that paint a bit, so we can get off a bit more. And what I presume is a downward motion on that. Yep. And that'll be down motion there. So this is almost zenithal highlighting again, but with the grey. Where's my grey? Get a bit more grey in there. There we are. There's the idea behind these. Sylvaneth is there. Sort of sleepy hollow. Mostly dead trees, very autumnal, kind of wintry autumnal feel to it. So stark grey colours, dark and moody. So we're just going over the slightly lighter tone and slightly lighter strokes, so we're getting more of the raised areas. There we are. Slightly lighter grey, because this is a character model and just giving it an extra hit of highlight. But I'm not going to take it all the way to white, because you will see why. I do not need to explain these things to you, gentle viewers. Hey Starkiller, how you doing? Thanks for that. I do try. Dab dab, reactivate. I'm actually getting quite a bit of paint off there. Let's dull that down a bit that way, because we don't want that quite as white as it is. Cool. It's getting there. If you think I'm rushing through and you'd like anything explaining in any greater detail, do let me know. And because I do look up every now and again, and I'll try and go over in a little more detail what I'm doing, but these are what I consider fairly basic techniques. If there's anyone out there that struggles with these, let me know. I'll do tutorials on them. Quite happily do that, but they're covered by others in much better detail than I could do, I dare say. Right, okay. Now we're going to do a bit more airbrushing. Just want to verify that my airbrush is clean. A little bit of water in there. A little bit of a squitch, 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 squitch. Okay. Okay, it's cleanish. Alright. New toys to play with. Liquitex white ink. And this should hopefully picked up loads of pigment that was left in there. It should do the business. Cool. Look at that, it's just, oh, pigment for days. Right. We want this as bright as we can, really, because this guy will be glowing. So this is pretty much the first stages of OSL. I say guy, probably not a guy, but we don't assume. There we go. Some white in there. And this guy's going to really pop. Oh wow. Why couldn't I got this sooner? This is just, oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so that's sort of side on, isn't it? That way up. Go sit over there for a second. Right. Bit more pop on that. How are we doing finding out whether this bug's alive or dead? Because this is the crucial point. We need to know. Come on, Kiwako 8. I'm not going to name you online because, well, I'm not. Come on, I need to know. Get your lower muscles to work. Dead rough and ready. Getting a bit more light value. Variation going on. We'll work on the assumption that it's a sort of a glowing insect. and just go with that. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Sweet. I think we can almost start assembling now. As in properly assembling. So I'm going to clean my brush. Oh wow, right. You know what? These Liquitex inks, people have been banging on about these on YouTube and speaking wonders about them, and I can honestly say they are a game changer. If you haven't got some, get some. There was a pack on Amazon, six paints for about 20 quid. You get all your primary colours, red, yellow and blue. You get a white, you get a black, and you get a transparent sort of burnt umber colour, which is like a warm brown. And it goes through an airbrush like a dream. They're beautiful. Oh, you've named yourself, right? Yeah. Come on, I need to know. Right, this bug on the Archdruid's back. I need to know whether it's alive or dead. This thing. I mean, it looks like a spirit, but I don't know. It looks kind of alive there. I still don't know. Need to know whether it's alive or dead. Right, okay. So I think we are almost. Yeah, we're done with the airbrush. Hey Google, turn off compressor. Well done. I have a feeling this guy's going to get wiped off the table, so what do you reckon? Should we sneak in some extra firepower? What do we reckon? You reckon I get away with that? Get a bright lance on it. No one will notice. Maybe not. Ooh, but look at that. Oh, that's going on the base. That's going on the base. Games Workshop say there's no link between 40k and Age of Sigmar. I'll say not with that attitude. So that will go on the base. A little bit of a sort of elven Eldari crossover thing. I'll stand there. I think it's alive. Alright then, well let's do something interesting with that then. Let's do something interesting. But first, let's get one of the little pots out. Gonna need some of that, some of that. Might need a bit of that. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Where's that gone? Oh, this isn't going to go well. One particular paint I'm after, I can't see. That's no good. That won't do it. That won't do it either. Ooh, where have we gone? Oh, just think how dangerous I'd be with a bit of preparation. Freaky violet. No, let's avoid that. No. No, no, no. Well, where's that gone? Right, disaster has struck. I can't find the paint I'm after. So I have a choice to make. That's change the paint, which may be an option. Where's that gone? And more to the point, why is it gone? No, that's not going to work. So what is that? Light haunt glue. No, let's not use that. As nice as it is a paint, in certain circumstances, this is not that circumstance. I am looking for a thematic blue, which is cool and amazing for all things magical and ghostly. It is my go-to paint, and as such, it has gone to somewhere. Right, okay. Okay, carry on. We're going to go with a bit of Talisar blue instead. Not going to be quite the same effect, but seeing as I can't, without dismantling my office, I can't see where I've dropped the thematic blue. So we're going to go with a bit of Talisar, which is lovely, rich and glowing anyway. And I think I might have used these on my thing that I used them on. Come on, brain. Tree Revenants. I think I might have gone a bit more blue with my Tree Revenants. This is contrast medium. Contrast medium and water do not mix particularly well. They do, but you tend to lose a bit of the. But we are going to put just a touch of water in there because we want this kind of a wash. I recommend getting one of these. Again, see these were about 3 for a £5 on Amazon. Water droppers, water bottles. I think they're used for tattoo inks and things. Or washing things in tattoo parlours. Right, let's have a look and see what happens when we put that over the light grey and the white on the blade. Do you know what? That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. But because it's contrast, you can sort of push it around a bit. But we're not going to. They say one stroke with the contrasts. I mean, you can get away with a few strokes if you're quick, but if you leave it too long and the paint starts to dry, the second stroke you tend to you can tear the finish. And then once that's happened, it's very hard to recover from. Yeah, I think this is all right. This is going to be fine. We're going to finish this with dry brushing to get some of that vibrancy back. Okay, I didn't want to have to do that, but I think I got away with it. Now, if you ever want to do a quick and easy power sword for 40k, that'll do it. That's slightly watered down Talisar blue over white. No blending. Just end up with nice electric-y, glowy colours. I've got a bit more water in there actually. That's a little bit on the thick side. Put a little bit too much medium in. Sort of consistency of skimmed milk is what you're after. There we go. See, that's a lot more subtle. And that's running in to the recesses without taking away from the idea that it's glowing. Now we're going to go over this with a white dry brush anyway, just to take the highlights back up again. But you can see why I've left bits of it, of the bark section blue, just to give the idea of light being cast. Get your fingers in there, there's no reason not to. Oh, Mondays, are you? Who'd have Mondays? I'm not going to worry too much about that because I think there's something that goes over the top of that, so make us to that. Just get a bit of hint of blue in there. Right, what we're going to do with this moth, I think we're going to add a tiny bit of, come on, hello wink. Give it a bit more of a different greenish hue. There we are. Just to make it distinct. Don't know whether you can tell the difference between the shades, but with that little bit of yellow there, it looks like Ethermatic blue. Oh, I'll remember for next time, eh? Yeah, that's 100% Ethermatic blue. Right. Let's get that colour on there. I think what we'll do is we'll get into those panels on the wings. Oh, you muppet! It's fine, it'll be fine. into those panels on the wings. With some subtly different colours. To make them give it a kind of stained glass effect, I suppose. That's what we'll aim for anyway. It may be beyond my painting skills, but we'll see. We'll see. If you're just joining us, this is me discovering how to make ethermatic blue without ethermatic blue, which is a little spot of this into Talisar blue. Incredible. Right, let's give that brush a bit of a wash. It's a huge brush I paint with because, you know, we're not to the precision detailing side of things yet. I know you guys are deep into your hobbying at the moment. But like I say, if you've got any questions or just want to chat or get a bit of back and forth going, I will attempt to reply to anything I see. Right, this is Nazdrag yellow, and we're just going to go on to the, because like I have an autumnal theme, I'm just going to blotch this on to some of the leaves. Because leaves are not and never uniformly one colour, so you can get a little bit sort of blotchy. Let's put that away. So I can find it again. Unlike my ethermatic blue, I have a fair idea of where it's gone, but you know, it would have been nice to have it. Now this is Eandan yellow, which is adding in another subtly different colour. So it might be a little bit too subtle, that. But hey, it'll all come together. Let's get some of that on the inside of the cloak as well. Let's block that in. What we can do is get another clean one of them. First, I'm going to use a little bit of Flesh Terrace Red, just to get a little bit of fire. Because the paint's still wet, it'll blend in. A little bit of light rubbing. And you end up with a autumnal looking leaf skirt thing. There as well, where it wants to be. So I don't care too much about it being vibrant. because I tend to use fairly muted tones on my painting anyway. Let's get a bit of this in there. Get out. And why did you? Come on. No, please don't have dried out. You might have dried out. That's what displeased me. If you're paying attention, don't do what I just did. If you're not paying attention, well, it doesn't matter. Orange in there as well. These Procreol paints are brilliant. They're kind of transparent, like contrast but not quite. So you get quite a subtle effect from them. But there's bags of pigment in there as well. We could even sort of wet brush a bit. Wet brushing, it's like dry brushing but with a wet brush. Where you just skim over the detail. And you know what? That's not a major focal point of the miniature, so that'll be fine. Get that out of the way. A little bit of a wash. You get off. You get off. Okay. Let's get a bit of colour on that whilst we're here. It being a bone, you can't really go much further wrong. And not much further right, in fact. And then skeleton ord. And just slather that on like it's going out of fashion. Because I think they probably are. Army Painter has something on the horizon called speed paints, and from all the reviews I've seen, they are likely to be the death of contrast paints, and I don't think anyone's saying that lightly. I will be getting the full set when they come out, and I'm very much looking forward to using them. Probably alongside my contrast paints, because you know I've bought them. I've bought them, and I don't want to waste my money. Right, now I think a little bit of assembly might be in order now, so I can see what's where and what needs light, what doesn't need light. Okay. Give the glue a bit of a shake because I don't know actually. It's just something I do. Right. And hopefully what I was doing with the paint here will start to make sense now. Because when you stick it together you can see the subtle glow from the glowing body. He says, pointing at it in a way that if you painted this assembled, you wouldn't get the same effect. So sub-assembly, double thumbs good. In certain circumstances anyway. Right. Let's clip that off. Clipped off as well. Oh, do you know what I've just seen? Do you know what I've just seen? I have seen a thing. A thing has been seen. And now it has been seen, it can't be unseen. So I'm going to have to deal with it. Look at that. Look at that, just pigment for days. Oh! Right, there we go. Because right there is the handle of a ghostly shield in a very physical hand. So I have to get that painted in white. And get it blocked in with the contrast paint, same as everything else that's ghostly. Ghostly and magical. It's just such a small thing, and you probably won't see it on the final miniature, but oh no. Oh no, it's there. Right. Okay, that was Talisar blue, wasn't it? So maybe we'll get away with a bit of water. A tiny little bit of Talisar blue. Lovely. No one will know. No one will know. Except I'm streaming. They're gonna know. Never mind. Never mind. Say nothing. You're all sworn to secrecy. Okay. Oh! Aha! Other little thing that I spotted just now is this thing, which is called a lacquer something. It's on the back of the tree box. Lamentary. It's called a Lamentary, and it's supposed to be purple. Well, not on my watch. Not my watch. They're made of amber. So that's what we're going to do. Paint it white first. Actually, there's a little bit more going on there, isn't there? Oh, painting with these inks is fantastic. If you go and have a look on my Instagram page, there's an elf that I painted. Where is it? Here she is. Here she is. And she's not finished yet. But she was painted with that, and the brush in my mouth. Look at that. Primary colours. Mixing the primary colours. You can create pretty much anything. I want a little bit of that as well. And a bit of that. But black was cheating because you can make black from the primary colours. You can't make white. White paint before anyone gets cute. Put that away. That Cursed City stuff, I will still say, is absolutely amazing, and it's coming along. It's coming along slowly. Right, let's get that off there, because we've got some ink there, white ink, and we're going to make use of it. No, because we're going to assemble it, won't we? Hey Jamie, how you doing tonight? Bit of glue there. He's going to look awfully stupid without his head. Just saying. Just saying, like. So I better get some colour on that and all. So this is. Oh, you and me both. You and me both, brother. You and me both. This is an object lesson on what not to do. This is an object lesson in not painting tired. Oh, I see. Ah. Right. Right, okay. Maybe I will need a bit more of the the white paint there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's get the rest of her assembled. I've decided it's a her. Yeah. So I'm not actually assembling these things on camera, am I? What is the point in me live streaming if I'm not actually going to show you anything? What is the actual point? Needs a bit more glue. I left that too long. Do you know what? It would help if it was plastic on plastic contact, wouldn't it? Yes, Moog. Yes, it would. Because whilst you can stick acrylic paint to acrylic paint with polystyrene cement, it works much better plastic to plastic, doesn't it, Moog? Yes, it does. It's a good point, Moog, and well made. So why didn't you do this beforehand? Well, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Because I'm an idiot. Right, that should now stick in place. Do you know what? It's not gonna. Why? Because I'm an idiot. Here we are. That'll do. Oh, actually, could we, for a bit more variation in that pose, we can, yes. Excellent. Is the hair and the head going to get in the way though? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I think the head goes on first, actually. I think the head goes on first. Head needs some paint on it then. Sylvaneth indeed. Sylvaneth indeed. Making a mess as usual. Forgetting that everything needs to be painted. Still got that cool ethermatic blue shade on it, which is cool, but not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I'll have to go over everything now, just to tie it all together. Otherwise her head's going to be a different colour, and that'll look silly. So let's get in there with the green. Green tinge, green tinge. That'll actually sell as light. Good. Green tinge. Green tinge. Blue going on there. Get in there. It's just going to be a different colour now, isn't it? Yep. There's no getting around that. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. Well, the question is, do I persevere or retrace my steps? I think. Is that dry? It's kind of dry. See, that's much more the effect I was going for. Oh well. Right. Do you know what? Let's get her stuck together, and then we can tie everything together with a wash. Yep, Sylvaneth, the Druidess. Oh, you twit. Right, I've forgotten the other bit. The bit that goes on there. Apologies for the drop off in narrative. Actually having to think about what I'm doing. I make prime example of why you should not hobby tired. Ugh. Fiddly little things. I'm developing a hatred for this kit. I really am. Okay, that definitely wants to be that way. And I can't. Yeah, it doesn't want to be angled forward. It wants to be angled like that. Time are we on? 9:30, 9:15. Knocking everything like the consummate professional that I am. Right. Right, I'm going to set her aside. Set her aside and let her dry. And I'm going to work on the alive dead bug thing. Who Kieran has established is actually probably alive, which is how I feel most days. Probably alive. Certainly signs resembling life most days. This is my hobby, you know. This should not be this exhausting, mentally and even physically at this stage. It should be a thing I do for fun and relaxation. But this kit, oh I see, right, okay. This kit is just hateful. Probably because I'm doing it wrong. Anyway, put her down, leave her alone, don't touch her again until she's dry. He says, touching her again. No. Look at the destructions. Right, okay, so that does go there. Right. Otherwise it won't fit. And if it won't fit, it won't look good. Right. Is it that way around? Is it that way around? I think it is. That looks about right. Mark the day and the time. Moog has done something right. Nothing is on fire yet. Right, okay, now we're going to let that dry for a bit. What can we do while we're waiting for those things to dry? What can we do? What can we do? Let's have a look at what's going on Discord. Let's have a look at what people have been doing on the finished models. Where should we start? See if this works. Can you all see that? That's a cool feature, isn't it? Let's have a look. Who's done that? Pixel Reaper, Dice and Daggers. First Crusader done. Let's have a closer look. Cool. Looking very neat there. It's an interesting colour scheme. Kind of almost a space wolf vibe there. Very cool. Liking that cloak as well. Sort of a bit of a blend of a wash in there, bring it all together rather nice, I think. Discussions about the 12th century and the 15th century Crusades. All happening on this Discord, you know. Which isn't mine. See at the top there it says Say Hi Paul. It says Say Hi Paul's Discord. So if you want to get in on this action, you need to go over to his YouTube channel and join it. Not subscribe, join. There's a small fee, and it is small. I'm not entirely sure how much it is. Possibly less than a cup of coffee, which is what I need at the moment. What have we got here? Mr. Putt, Bellicle, the Dark Master, first demon ever to paint, but really love Bellicle miniature. Let's have a quick look. Wow. Look at that. How cool is that? Some lovely light and shadow going on there. Very nice. I like that. Sword looks cool. Contrast paint, raspberry. That's the contrast paint I was looking for, no doubt. You've stolen my contrast paint, you monster. Nice lighting on the miniature as well. It's really makes a difference when you're taking photos. Proper lighting. So Hammerlock and dude, Dude, my dude. My dude, you have a problem. You have a guard problem. And it's okay to say, it's not a shameful thing. But, my dude, you have too many guard. But they all look really nice. They all look really, really nice. But you have too many of them. It's just too many. Too many guard. You're not going to stop until you've got a complete regiment, are you? That's what's happening here, isn't it? You lunatic. Is that? Oh, is that? Is he an inquisitor or something? I think he is. They're cool. Some Steel Legion in there by the looks. A few Kriegers, I think. Must have been up. Yeah, dude. Oh, that reminds me, I need a cheese sandwich. Yep. Cheese, extra cheese in the cheese sandwich. That's what I need. Yep. And I think I might add some more cheese to that. Very cool though. Ooh. Okay, so I've got a picture of the colour scheme. Yeah, I'm still liking that. It's a good choice. Still reckon it looks like old school Space Wolves, sort of 90s era Space Wolves. But you know, that's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely, ooh, lovely blending. Look at that. Very cool. Very cool. Base. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Grackle paint. Nice. Nice, nice. CA. What we got here? Werewolf. Very cool. I think you need to give your lens cloth a bit, lens a bit of a white lens cloth, I think. That's looking very cool on the painting front. What is that? Is that Games Workshop? That's not Games Workshop, that can't be. It's like mini Nagash. Cool, cool. Analog line. Now, you are coming along leaps and bounds, my brother. You really are. Since I saw your early stuff when you first joined the channel-ish, when I first joined the channel, to the stuff that you're churning out now. Wow. Leaps and bounds, mate. Very nice base contrast there. Contrasting with the skin. It's a nice dark, grimdarky skin as well. That's really cool. I don't like the neon green orcs, you see. That's very cool. Oh, come on, the claw. Come on. That's just too good. Is that airbrushed? Somebody find him and ask him if that's airbrushed. Because I bet he's not watching. I'll have to ask him later. That's absolutely. Look at that blending. Oh, he just needs his fingers breaking. He really does. Old school Space Hulk in the background. Oh, I'm going to copy that somewhere. Those minis were silly. Very, very silly. I'll be chatting. Nothing. What's Paul up to? What's he done? Tau. Such a Johnny come lately, really is. Such a meta chaser. Didn't have any Tau, suddenly a strong list comes out, strong codex, and now he's all over him. Yeah. Competition meta chaser. Throwing through that boy. What's that? Looking cool. Is that a conversion? Very cool pose. How's that looking? How's my miniature looking? I think it's dry enough. Right, let's close that down. And we're back in the room. How are you doing? Are you still fragile as all? Yeah, you are. All right. Okay, we're just going to leave you alone for a bit. Just stop playing around with you. Just put you down. There's my glasses. Glasses on. I can now see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. Let's get busy with the dry brush. Is that going to be? It's going to be still grey, isn't it? Oh, you idiot! The thing about these inks is they're really strong pigment, and they're really good for dry brushing. Again, just to pick out, just to raise the highlights. Not that they really need raising that much because the contrast has done God's work. Not very quiet. I know what it is. You're all chatting away in Discord. That's what it is. Here I am entertaining you, and you're all chatting away in the Discord. In Paul's Discord. I have to get my own Discord, aren't I? I'm going to have to get my own Discord. Lure you all away. As if I could, as if I would. Paul's got an amazing community of really nice weirdo. Oh, you absolute. Let's pretend that didn't happen. A really nice community of amazing weirdos. I am proud to be a part of. But they are weird. All of them. Not a wrong one among them, but also not a normal one among them either. But you know, who needs normal? All is overrated. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one wing, that wing, which is an inside facing wing. It isn't. That's the inside. Right. I'm going to get a few paints and I'll show you what I'm going to do with these. Well, I might as well lean into it. Bring all the toys to the party. Right. Okay. Let's get some of these going on. Well, exactly, mate. What is normal? What is normal at the end of the day? Nobody I know. I'll tell you that much. Nobody I know. Now this way, it may work, it may not. I'm thinking probably not, because it's supposed to go on over gloss black. But, you know, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. This is Green Stuff World Colour Shift paints. Which should look really interesting. Some of these I haven't used before, so it should be nice and interesting to see what they look like. Well, that's too subtle. I'll just leave that one alone. Right, okay. And looks like it wants to be, you know. No, we're all right. We're all right. Okay, let's see how this works. Let's get that purple going on. And it should act just like a bit of a filter. So you get kind of an iridescent sheen. Let's fill in the odd. Panel. Almost at random. That's purple. Let's get a bit of that red, orangey goldy red going on. Nice and subtle. I think this is something that's just going to come together at the end or not. Don't worry too much, or I'm not going to worry too much about matching panels front and back, because nobody's going to be paying that much of attention, and if they are, frankly, they need to give the head a wobble, because life is too short. Much too short to be bothered about whether the panels match up front and back for the colours. Oh, this is working. This is working. This is looking okay. I've doomed it now. I've doomed it. Oh, look at that. That's going to look absolutely Oh, 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 you know, it's beautiful. And a bit of shimmer going on there. What's that toxic purple? Let's get all that going on. Is it toxic purple? No, that's that. Oh, I didn't put it back in order, did I? What a muppet! I think it might be that one. Are those the same? No. Yeah, it was that one. Get a bit more machine out there. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. 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 Final one there. Just knocking a few more of those panels. And so another bit of those yellow ones there. Few panels missing some colour. Do you know what? There's a gold green there. Let's try and get this orange going. Nebula copper. Ooh, look at that. Smashing. Just took a bit of a shake. Bit of a shake. Right, where's that? So we've got a few panels. We've got a panel there. Oh, nice. Strong. Strong. Yeah. Maybe blend that into there a bit. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. I think when all that is done and dropped into the paint, because you know that was obviously inevitably going to happen, thankfully it's not done too much damage. I think that is going to look pimp AF, as the kids say. Once the back's done in a similar way, and the other wing's done, and once, you can tell I'm winding up now, once that's all there, I mean that's just going to look, oh, beautiful. That head, that just needs to be on an Eldar miniature or even a Drukhari. Okay, that still needs some work there. Still needs some work. So I'm going to let that dry properly and glue it properly and get it finished off. And I will probably stick it on my Instagram later on once it's finished, because I need that done by mid-February, because I've got a game I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed anyway, I'll have a game. If not late February, I'll definitely have a game. Again, fingers crossed. So they need to be done. What I need now though is more coffee and or sleep. Not necessarily in that order. So I think I'm going to call it a night. So, thank you to everyone who dropped by. Your company has been much appreciated. I hope you found some entertainment in what I've been doing tonight. If you have and you've not already liked and subscribed, please do so. I am trying to grow this channel slowly but steadily. I've even got a Facebook presence now. Yeah, you know. I am down with the... Who uses Facebook these days? People my age, I suppose. Down with the 40-somethings. I've considered TikTok. Not going to do TikTok because, you know, that's just not me. Nobody needs to see little videos of me doing little stupid things just to boost the ratings of my channel. I rely on good people like you to spread the word, spread that good word, and bring people to my door to see what I do, and give me ideas for people, for things that I can show people, things that I can do, things that I can teach other people to do. Show people that painting is not a massive mystery and it can be done quickly and relatively painlessly with the right tools and a little bit of inspiration, which hopefully I can provide. So cool. I'm going to call it a day there, a night there, a week there. I'm going to try and get a tutorial done before the end of the week, but you know, we'll try. See how we feel. Mental health is a thing. Okay, cool. Right. Enjoy the rest of your evening, ladies and gents. I will see you in the next one, which will be Monday. I will try and do this every Monday. I seem to be okay with doing this every Monday, so that's what I will do. Bye-bye for now, I guess. Yeah. Bye-bye.